Hey everybody, it's Jim. So why don't you gather around because I've got a great little story for you and it's going to be my last one. So I might as well make it entertaining, right? You're going to have to forgive me, I didn't put a lot of effort into this because, well, what's the point, right? You know, editing and music and all that shit. So I'm just going to skip to the story because the story's great. But before we get to this story, just a little heads up. Now, if there are any videos of mine that you actually liked and you want to keep for whatever reason, I'd download them now because this account's pretty much dead. And, you know, I'm not going to re-upload this anywhere. I have no intention of re-uploading on YouTube or going and creating a blip account or any of that faggoty shit. So, again, a heads up. If you want any of the videos, now's your opportunity. Probably got a day, maybe a week. I couldn't give you a concrete timetable. So, there's your warning. So, as I said, this is my last video. And why is this my last video? Well, that leads us into my little story. So, as I'm sure some of you have noticed by now, over the last couple of days I've had some videos pulled because of copyright claims. Well, you know, shit happens. I mean, you're going to get copyright claims eventually, you know, DMCA and all, people love doing that. So, whatever. But these aren't actually legitimate claims. That, again, this is kickstarting my story, so you have to bear with me a little bit here because it's a bit long. Now, this all starts about maybe 6-7 months ago with a group of YouTube users that some of you probably are familiar with, most of you probably haven't heard of. One was Big L2K6, another was Random DCE, Lily Livers, Subrick, this group of commenters, basically commentators, ranters, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Anyway, so about 6-7 months back, all these copyright claims started getting filed against them from a company called Greenlight Studios. Well, it turns out, of course, this isn't a legitimate company, this is just somebody fucking with them. And so what they do is they just file claim after claim after claim after claim and bury them under a mountain of them, and eventually they couldn't put up any videos. And you'll notice that too, a few of them don't have accounts anymore, some of them have moved to other video content sites, and some even tried to fight back and file counterclaims, and that's still an ongoing process. And that, of course, brings me to my videos. The name that the copyright claims are being filed under against me are from Subrick himself. Actually, somebody's just using his name to file against me because they've just had his account taken down. Now, I like to speculate, and at first I thought it was actually somebody I knew just fucking with me trying to get my docs and, you know, mess around a little bit. But then by chance I had a conversation with Big L and Subrick on Skype, and they happened to mention that, oh no, you know, this has been happening to Subrick, and that's his name, and the person doing this is related to this group. Which kind of sucks, because I was expecting, like I said, I thought it was somebody I knew, and that was a little more interesting, but it appears it's just some random fucking person. Now, given the fact that my videos are actually legitimate, I could file a counterclaim and have these violations taken down. Basically, the way YouTube's set up, if you have 3 copyright violations, your account's closed. I've got 2 now from the same person, and I'm momentarily expecting the next one to come. And like I said earlier, I have no idea when, but, you know, it'll probably come through pretty quickly here. The interesting thing about all of this is the catch-22 when you file a counterclaim. And if for those of you out there who haven't actually ever had to do this, here's what it basically is. I can go and flag your video for whatever reason I want, and whether it's legitimate or not, your video is going to get pulled. Now, to get your video put back up, you have to give me your full name, your address, your phone number, all your personal information, your docs basically. You have to completely expose yourself to get that video put back up, whereas I don't have to. In fact, all you're ever going to see of who I am is a name. Now, just think about that for a moment. Just think about how unfairly balanced that is. Let's say you wanted to stalk somebody. Let's say you're a raging pedophile and you want to rape children. You know what a fantastic way to do that is? Go flag little kids' videos on YouTube. Then when they have to file a counterclaim, you're going to get their address and their full name. Now you can go hunt them down and rape them. How fantastic is that? After all, those kids are never going to know who the fuck you are. You could use a fraudulent name. What is YouTube going to do to you? Nothing. But to put your video back up, you got to give that person, that complete stranger who you don't know at all, whether it's legitimate or illegitimate, your full name, your address, all your docs, basically. Where I am, come and get me. Here I am. Right? Come rape my little body. And this all comes down to how the DMCA was set up. It puts the power in the copyright holder's hand. You as the poster of the video, as the uploader, are at a disadvantage. As I said, they don't have to supply really any information other than a name, whereas you have to supply all your information. I find that a little unbalanced. But again, this video isn't really about that. I'm just giving you the background on what's going on. Now, as I said before, sure, I could file a counterclaim, but that's not going to happen. I'm not going to give my information to some 13-year-old faggot on the internet. They can flag away. They can burn this account to the ground. I mean, I'm not like these other people, like Big Al or Random DCE or Lily Livers or whoever. I don't feel compelled to have to post videos. It's not really a loss to me if my YouTube channel gets shut down. It's kind of, well, you know, whatever. I'm really just kind of making the video so you know what happens when the account goes under. So like I said, if there's a video you like for whatever reason, here's your chance to download it. I'd suggest Real Player or whatever you got. There are a couple different programs that'll do that for you. Also, I'd like to take just one moment to address my little 13-year-old stalker here. Well played, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what reaction you were going for, but I'm guessing this isn't it, because I really don't give a shit. Have fun burning it to the ground, because, like I said, it doesn't really have meaning to me. Not feeling the heartache of losing it. Not going to go run to Blip TV and start putting ads on. You know, I could give a shit. And so there you have it, folks. I just wanted to post this so you guys had, I guess, a chance to maybe download a video, or you knew what was happening when the account finally closes or gets shut down, or whatever happens when that third violation comes through. Because I don't really know, actually. I've never had that happen before. So I think it gets shut down immediately. I could be wrong. Might be a day. Whatever. You get the point, though. Well, guys, there you have it. So I hope you like the videos I put up on the channel. It's been fun. Thanks for subscribing and all that shit. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to play some serious fucking Sam, because that game is awesome.